The House voted today to raise the federal minimum wage to $15 an hour by 2025. And Jessica Smith is in Washington, D.C. with the latest. Hey, Jessica.
Hey, Zach. Yeah, Republicans are not too happy about this. There were some heated moments on the House floor right before the vote. One Republican lawmaker was calling the bill socialist, and then people broke out into boos. But what this bill will do, if it were to become law, is gradually increase the minimum wage to $15 by year 2025. So next year it would be $9.50, and then it would increase slowly to $15. After that, it would be tied to median wages. Of course, people are concerned about job losses. That's the argument you often hear when you talk about a minimum wage hike. In an effort to ease some of those concerns, lawmakers did adopt an amendment that would require the Government Accountability Office to examine the impact of the first two wage hikes. So if there are negative effects on job creations, then at that point, lawmakers can make changes and reassess if need be. Now it has to make it through the Republican-controlled Senate if it were to become law. I spoke to the lawmaker who introduced the bill in the House. Here's what he had to say about working with Senate Republicans.
If the Republicans in the Senate want to block the minimum wage and tell the people that should continue working at a wage where they can't even rent a two-bedroom apartment if they work full-time, let them say that. I think a lot of the senators may tell their leadership that they'd like to negotiate a higher minimum wage, maybe not $15, but we can talk. But you first have to agree that you want an increase.
Critics argue that big corporations like Amazon or Walmart can handle a minimum wage increase, but they say it's the small businesses that would not be able to handle it. They'd be hurt by this. The U.S. Chamber says it could get behind some sort of a minimum wage hike, but $15 is just too much. I talked to Congressman Scott about that, and he says that this hike will increase or it will stimulate the economy so much that he thinks businesses will be just fine.
All right, Jessica Smith from Washington, D.C. Thank you so much for breaking that one down.